TEG, proud sponsors of TEG Cusack Park, serving aviation, biopharmaceuticals and medical industries across the globe. TEG has been to the fore in the fight against COVID-19 with our customers and partners. A local business employing local people. Visit teg.com/careers to learn more. Wishing all our GAA patrons a safe passage through the championship.
Deelside Coaches, proud sponsor of Westmeath Camogie Junior Final. David Smith Catering, proud sponsor of Westmeath Camogie Senior Final.
Imagine 3 of these bridge beams would make up the length of the pitch. Now transport 30 of them from Raharney to Kildare. A challenge overcome by a great team with the support of a great community. My name is Pat Barrett, Project Manager, Shemarta Precast.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Fáilte go dtí Parky Sog. You're very welcome to Cusack Park, TEG Cusack Park here in Mullingar for this afternoon's Junior Hurling Championship final. Either Ballinagros agus Raharney between Castlepollard and Raharney, the Deelside coaches. Sorry, I beg your pardon. It's not. It's the David Smith Catering Junior Camogie is final here, and I'm joined on co-commentary Paul Doolan here for RVTV. I'm joined on co-commentary by Jason Keelan. And Jason, we couldn't ask really for a better day. A little bit of wind out there, but it's beautiful sunshine here in TEG Cusack Park this afternoon, and all the hallmarks of 2 great games here in the Camogie finals.
Yeah, it should be 2 crackers here today. Raharney looking for a double here today of Junior A and Senior A titles, which will be quite impressive. Castlepollard last year's beaten junior finalist by St Munners, who went on to win the All-Ireland, of course. So Castlepollard will be looking to go one better this year, and Raharney will be looking for that fantastic double. Yeah, and I suppose that double is primo in their mind at the moment, because when we think back to it, you and I were here for the senior Camogie final, where Raharney played most of the season with the vast majority of that junior team for the league, and won the league with that junior team. So they would be coming into this game seriously strong favourites, I suppose. Just goes to show you the depth and talent that the Raharney club have out there in that area. Yeah, 29 down on the panel for junior and a total of 49 for the senior team later on, if you take the extended panel. And Raharney at junior level boasting some under 16 stars as well. Abby McCauley, Roisin Connaughton, 2 of the stars of the All-Ireland Shield winning side this year as well. So they're not going to be stuck for talent. And of course the McGee sisters down the centre as well. Shan Weir Hall, you know, some of these girls will be touching on that Raharney senior team, I suppose, and very, very shortly too. Yeah, there's a number of them. Shan and Megan, Naila, of course, they're all fantastic camogie players. Like, there's nobody really on show here today who isn't, you know, fighting for a spot on the Westmeath team in some age group. And Castlepollard, of course, have their, well, won't say one star, but their standout star, of course, and she dominated last day for in the football as well with Ballycamoyle. So Caoimhe McCormack, certainly the standout on this team.
And a very young club, I suppose, as well. You know, they're not formed very, very long. I suppose many of them would have played, indeed, with Loughlin Gales. And I think over the years, I think Gales would have been the go-to club, I suppose, in that area at the time. And Castlepollard have made huge stride there, of course, under the directorship, I suppose, of one of the greats of Westmeath, hurling, Darren McCormack there, who put the shoulder to the wheel, manager here today, and so many family connections in that Castlepollard team today. Wife, daughter, sisters-in-law, cousins. There's a mountain of them there in that Castlepollard team. Very unusual to see a mother and daughter playing it again.
Yeah, with Lisa and Caoimhe, of course, and then Darren, Caitlin Devine, Jeanette. Like, there's probably enough there. Probably enough there, yeah. Probably enough there to make an entire team out of just that family, I would say, at some point.
I would have liked to have been a breakfast in that house this morning. It would have been fairly interesting for the food,
yeah. No, they are a youthful side, Castlepollard, in terms of the club and in terms of quite a number of stars. I suppose, yeah, they are. Yeah, and Lauren Sheridan, of course, corner forward, completing her dream today to be on the telly on your VTV, as she posted during the week. It was we had a good laugh about that. Lauren and the Mammy, I'm going to be on the telly post up as well, so she was delighted with that.
Well, you're very welcome to the TV screens anyway. It's not long ago you made your debut here with us here, so it's Lauren's first day here on it. And I see a piper out in the middle of the field anyways. I don't know whether we're going to have a
tradition here,
Scottish music or something. He's very well bedecked out here at the moment. Raharney, just for our viewers, Raharney will be wearing the darker jerseys today. It's virtually a black jersey or a very dark navy. Castlepollard, of course, in their usual blue and gold for the Clonturk ladies. I see them out there giving last-minute instructions, and we'll give you the teams as we line out. We'll give you Castlepollard first. In goals is Lauren Murray. Full back line is Lisa McCormack. Lauren Kilcoyne is at 3, and number 4, Jeanette Kieran, does not start. She's replaced by number 18, Sabrina Dermody. Emma Gilchrist is at 5, 6 is Ella Riley, and 7 is Caitlin Devine. Centre of the field is 8, Niamh McCarthy, and 9 is Sophia McLaughlin. Half forward line, number 10, Jeanette McCormack Greville. 11 is Caoimhe McCormack, and 12 is Rebecca Ward. 13 is Lauren Sheridan. 14 is Gemma Maybury, and 15 is Celeste Dermody. And I suppose, Jay, through the centre of that team, it's a strong, very sturdy built Castlepollard team, and most of the play will be going through that centre area.
Yeah, Laura at full back and captain's, she'll take no prisoners, and then Sophia in the middle, who was an absolute standout for Ballycamoyle in the football final.
Of course, none of these girls would play the football.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, Sophia was an absolute standout. I think in the papers they possibly had her down as one of the players in the match. Only the Caoimhe managed to score, I think, 2 or 3 that day. That Sophia wasn't far behind her. So yeah, it's some incredible talent down the middle. Gemma Maybury, one to watch out for. Celeste, always a star, scoring well this season as well.
I'm a long time coming into Cusack Park, and indeed the Cabogie match, and I'm looking at Celeste Dermody quite a long number of years, and what a servant she has been and still is for her club, and now with Castlepollard, of course, would have served a lot of her time as Loughlin Gales player. Raharney then line out as follows. In goals is Natalie McDermott. Full back is Niamh Brady. 3 is Saoirse McGee, and 4 is Megan Weir Hall. 5 is Neela Weir Hall. 6 is Caoimhe McGee, and 7 is Alicia McCauley. Centre of the field at 8 is Michelle Doyle, and 9 is Orla Quinn. 10 is Emma Hines. 11 Shan Weir Hall, and 12 is Roisin Connaughton. 13 is Abby McCauley. 14 is Sarah Kennedy. 15, Tara Geraghty does not start. She's replaced by number 25, Ellen Mulvaney. And of course, as you said, Jay, Raharney looking for an unusual and indeed historic double here this afternoon with the ladies, senior ladies. You'll be here for the senior ladies game later on, and they'll be going all out to win this one as well.
They will, absolutely, yeah. Of course, senior later on, looking for a 10 in a row to...
It's a huge feat, isn't it, when you think back of it? You know, we talk about Castletown not able to win back-to-back titles. Their own club, Raharney men, have never won a back-to-back county title, and these ladies go for 10 in a row. And look at... You and I know, we've watched them over the years. They're just pure quality, and what they bring not only to their club game, they also bring to the inter-county scene. You know, I've always said this: the best player hurler I'd ever seen wasn't a male at all. It was Sandra Greville. I thought she was just, or Pamela Greville. She was just the most outstanding hurler I'd ever seen, and you know, the engine on her for so many years. you know, it's an incredible feat to be going for 10 in a row, Jason.
That is, yeah, and it's in modern Westmeath Camogie, it's only been outdone by St. Munners, who won it from 88 to 2000, I think it was 13 in a row. So they'll be looking to keep their run going, and of course Clonkill in their faces, who it's been the same final since 2018 every year here. So
yeah, a young club,
yeah,
very, very young club. Clonkill only formed, I suppose, maybe 8 to 10 years ago, from the remnants of St. Munners. A lot of the St. Munners lasses would have heard with it, and we see the teams parading here in front of a beautiful sight to see. Not a big crowd in as yet, but they've still been fairly boisterous here in front of us. And two beautiful flag carriers here. One lassie, she has half a flag, I think. She's not going to be stopped. She's going to parade around again, and it's a fair sight again. Just for our viewers, maybe that are not off air, Raharney will be wearing the dark jerseys, those black jerseys, and Castlepollard, of course, in their blue and gold. It's Raharney is going to be refereeing today, and I suppose, Joe, you couldn't ask for a better referee than that. I mean, top quality inter-county referee at this stage.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, he's a touring man, I suppose, in official title, but he obviously can't ref the next game, being a Clonkill man. So, yeah, fine referee to have. Just looking at Raharney there, they have in their locker as well one of the best up-and-coming players in the county, and Roisin Connaughton as well, who is the free taker for the under-16s, and she's absolutely sensational. Then Abby McCauley is an absolute monster of a player. She's so tall as well for someone who plays underage, and lightning fast. So I expect Stephen Quinn will be hoping for a fast start here from the
and Stephen has the unenviable task, or enviable task, I suppose, of managing both Raharney teams here this afternoon. And you know, it's a big afternoon for them, but a big afternoon for both clubs as well. You know, county final is county final, Jay, and we just hope that I said this last week in the broadcast, particularly when we come to finals, that it's something spectacular that wins a game for it, as opposed to a mistake or something that goes astray. You know, I'd like to see it won by a moment of genius, which we never did. We got last week in both the ladies' finals anyway.
Yeah, we did, yes. Some questions over some refereeing decisions last week in the ladies' finals, but we won't go into that now.
I believe you were pilloried for a number of occasions, but look, we have to call it as we see it as well, I suppose. And you know, again, it's just our opinion, but we're almost ready to throw in here for the junior hurling final here. David Smith Catering junior hurling final. The ball is in, the game is on. Raharney is still out in the centre, and it's Raharney are coming on the attack in the first half. The first attack. Grabbed at the centre. Cuivat knocks it on forward, trying to get it into that forward line good and early. Raharney seem to have a handle on this stuff. Again, it's intercepted. Ball is on the ground. Nobody laying claim to it so far. There's a lot of digging going on, and it eventually comes back out. This ball goes long again. It's just picked up at the far side. Who's going to get to the breaking ball?
Saoirse McGee is not going to give that one up easily. Any ball easily.
Sarah Kennedy looked to have got that one, but again, it's going to be clear. Saoirse McGee did very, very well to clear that, or to get a hand on that for Raharney, and it's cleared. It's down the field. Goes straight to Cuivat McCarthy though. Cuivat way over on the far side of the field, on the terrace side. Nice strike of a ball. Gets it into the forward line. Can't hold on to it though. And it's Ellen Mulvaney that did the donkey work there, getting it into the forward line.
It's a chance now.
Nice ball, nice long distance with a bit of passing over it again. That's a push in the back.
So you see Abby getting on the ball already.
Straight away, Abby McCauley was first out to that ball and wasn't going to give it up, and it's a free in for Raharney. Chance of a first score here in this junior championship semi-final. And again, as Jason has suggested, Roisin Connaughton, who is a dead ball specialist almost at this stage. She's getting ready to strike this one just outside the 45 metre line. Whatever wind is in it, I think she has it with her. She's pulled on that one. Is it going to curl in? It is. Just inside the left hand post here, and good score, opening score of the game here. Abby McCauley. Minute and a half, almost 2 minutes into the game here in TEG Cusack Park, and it's Raharney to take first blood here.
So Roisin with that free there. The one I didn't mention on the Castlepollard side, of course, number 12, Rebecca Ward, who was the joint captain of the under-16 winning team this year for the county as well. So another fine talent, one to watch out for. Usually has the pink helmet on. I haven't seen her yet, but she usually wears that pink helmet somewhere. So I see her up there now.
Yeah, she's in the forward line.
Yeah, she'll be one to watch out for as well. Very pacey young player. I'd say for Castlepollard, long range frees, I don't know, is Lauren going to take them possibly? I don't think it'll be Cueva, she's usually not on frees, so chance here now, a long way out.
Oh, a long way out, on the 65, it's
a good strike.
Lauren Sheridan with the ball, oh, and she just must have touched to it. That could have went absolutely anywhere, Jay.
Yeah, it was half a chance.
It's cleared.
The wind is blustery as well.
Sideline ball to Castlepollard. They'll have another chance at it here. It was a good strike of a ball, a good free there by Lauren Sheridan that time.
Yeah.
Landed right in around where you wanted to land in around, and she's wearing the number 13 jersey, but she looks like she's playing in a more defensive role here this afternoon, Jay.
Yeah, she might for a while, but I'd say same as the football, she'll end up in the forward line fairly soon.
Beautiful cut. What a cut across the goal. Chance now, Pollard. Can they get the first score? Eventually comes
Rebecca now. Chance for her.
Rebecca with a chance, and Rebecca slots it and pops it over the bar.
Score.
Good score. Really good score that time. Rebecca Ward with the opening score for Ballinagros. Point apiece here, 3 minutes in, and Jay, already it's shaping up to be a bit of a ding-dong battle here.
Yeah, and Queen McCormack there with the fantastic sideline cut. There's nothing she can't do. As I said to her the last day, the only game I could probably take her on at is chess, maybe. Everything else she'd hammer me at.
I think the Castlepollard men had nearly
exactly,
scored and forward.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
She's a Railway Union star, an Irish rugby star, Leinster rugby star.
I think the only sport, I don't know any sport that she's not. There's a flash here just in front of us, but ball is still in play. Good work this time. Great work. Absolutely superb work by centre half back Ella Riley there. Did very, very well. Just determination brought her through that tackle, Jay, and she wins the free. It's going to be a free to Castlepollard. Bang smack in front of us here in our commentary position.
Lovely ball
again. McCarthy strikes it. Lauren Sheridan strikes it way into the forward line. Who's going to get their hands on it again? It's Raharney doing a lot of the donkey work. At that middle third has belonged to them, so that's a long ball in, but there's nobody there, is there not? Raharney, and eventually it's picked up though. Really should have been cleared by Castlepollard. Chance now for Roisin Connaughton. Roisin Connaughton hits the ball. That's a super catch. What a catch, Lauren Murray. Great catch by the goalie there with the sun in her eyes and everything. And Jay, we often talk about it, and particularly in Camogie, you know, slightest little mistake, and that could have been anything free over on the far side of the pitch. But that's a great start for Lauren Murray there to catch one like that over her head and clear it way down the field. A good movement for her.
Yeah, very, very good. Solid catch there from Lauren, to be fair.
Bread and butter. That's a win games, Jay.
Yeah. Just the Ella Mulvaney, which I kind of expected. She's in the defensive role, and Raharney have gone with two up front, which they have done for most of the season.
There's a great catch.
Fine catch by Cueva again.
McCormack gets the ball in towards the goal. It's going around. And I think the goalkeeper, I think Natalie Garrity took the lesser two evens there because two players coming in and get rid of it. Take your chance with the 45.
As the ball's out of play, nobody can score.
But what a catch again by Cueva McCormack over the head, and immediately she was looking to get that ball forward again.
Yeah. Could be Cueva now having a pop at this.
Yes, it definitely is.
It's well within her range as well. See, Lauren is picking up Emma Hines, who will be another underage star as well, which no surprise. Another.
Castlepollard looking to be playing with a sweeper, or is it just Raharney or playing deeper?
Is playing the sweeper. I think that's a fine score.
Cueva McCormack with her first strike from a 45, and that's a beautiful strike from Cueva McCormack. Her first score of the game. 2 points to 1 here. To Castlepollard, 6 minutes in, and it's been entertaining so far, Jeff.
Yeah, it has, and I expect Cueva and Lauren to have the big impact, I would say, in the attack for Castlepollard.
All down the centre. Shan Weir Hall. Shan eventually gets a strike on it. Only goes as far as Lauren Sheridan. She's played it out though, and it's gone out over the sideline. Going to be a sideline ball for Raharney here. Again, just bang smack in front of us here.
It's probably a clever move having Lauren. That's too short. Yeah.
Barini says it's too short, and he's absolutely right. Got that call right, and he was looking at it dead straight in front of us here. Going to be Lauren Sheridan now to have a go at this one. This time she's outside the 65. Be probably looking to just drop this one into that full forward line.
Yeah, I see Castlepollard as well, that Sabrina is expected is in the forward, so Pollard happy to commit a couple of extra players forward now.
Good strike by Sheridan down into the danger zone.
It's out to Sabrina.
Doesn't get it the first goal. Eventually comes out to Cueva McCormack. McCormack, chance now for another score. Oh, what a beautiful strike over the shoulder. Beautiful score from Cueva McCormack. Her second of the match, Jay. A third for Castlepollard, and they've made the better start here. 7 minutes in, they lead 3 points to 1.
Yeah, it's I don't know, how do you explain how to stop her? It's very hard. We saw it in the football.
I would suggest a dump truck maybe.
Yeah.
Or the wheels of a dump truck, but Raharney, they will try and they will keep at it here this afternoon. Good defending by Castlepollard, but eventually it comes out to the substitute. The guard that started, Ellen Mulvaney. Ellen gets it into the forward line. Chance now for Raharney. Little tangle of legs there, and it's a foul. It's a free.
Yeah. Abby is going to be
foul that time, and Emma Hines. No, I beg your pardon. It was Abby McCauley.
Yeah. Abby's obviously going to be the focal point.
It's going to be their target person. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Roisin as well will probably have a pop at this one. Just looking at Raharney's defence. Alicia McCauley will be very strong there, and Sirish obviously in full back. That I think has gone across and wide.
He's gone right across. That's the first wide of the game, Jay.
Yeah, first wide to be fair.
And you could see the strength of the breeze there, pulled that and a long way across. It wasn't the best stroke of the ball, but at the same time you could see it being pulled right across the goal there.
No, not her finest strike, but to be fair, plenty more time for Roisin as well. I think she's still only 15, so fantastic talent for the future. Westmeath Camogie is looking very good for the future as well.
Ball into the centre, but again it's...
So it looks like Alicia
wins the dirty ball. Good work this time, but that's a great interception. Super interception by the midfielder that time, Michelle Doyle. She loses it though, and it eventually comes back out. This side is over carrying Emma Gilchrist.
I don't know, maybe a tiny bit harsh.
Perhaps a little bit harsh there.
Yeah, it's a good turnover by Sophia McLaughlin. She spent...
there was actually a couple of turnovers in that one, and it was actually Ella Riley was coming out with it at that stage.
Sophia spent about 59 of the 60 minutes, I'd say, in the football, turning over. Shandona wasn't it that day last week, so no surprise she's doing it here as well.
Long strike in. Alicia McCauley drives it in, but it's gathered by the Castlepollard defence and it's cleared way out to the far side. Good work this time. Still has it on the horn. Looked like a chop to me, but eventually she gets it on.
You can see Raharney having a bit of difficulty with only 2 up front, really, for a while. They've moved to 3, and now
they seem to have shored up that defence as well. Ball into the corner now.
Sarah's on the ball.
Sarah Kennedy now. Sarah drives it across the goal. Looking for a free player. That free player is available. Nice work this time by
second wide
Orla Quinn, but Orla has drove it wide. A second wide for Raharney. And it's still 3 points to 1 here to Castlepollard, 10 minutes into the game.
Yeah, it hasn't really kicked off yet too much. It's still
but it's still wholehearted stuff, Jay.
Yeah, it is, yeah. I just think for the two teams who've been fairly high scoring all season, it's probably a little bit nervous so far.
There's a wonderful catch over the far side, and she's away and gone. Look at the pace here over on the far side.
That's what Rebecca does for Westmeath under 16s all year as well. So
Rebecca Ward gets it into the corner. Quiva looks up, doesn't see a whole lot in front of her, but eventually it's picked up over on the far side. It's gone disrupted. That could have went absolutely anywhere. It was dropped that time by Natalie Geraghty, but she was quite lucky that she wasn't more central in the goal.
Yeah.
That could have went absolutely anywhere, Jay.
Yeah, and Castlepollard, of course.
I'm not quite sure who had the final shot there. Was it Gemma Maybury? Maybe might have had the last shot there.
I can't see numbers that far, unfortunately, in the sun as well, but Niamh McCarthy, I think.
Niamh McCarthy, you're right.
The one who had the shot, number 8. Yeah. There's
Castlepollard McCormack now.
Castlepollard were able to score goals, of course. They were looking for a few in this game as well. Raharney don't concede many though.
Quiva with the 45, lifts, strikes.
Easy, wide for Quiva.
Wide, and
first wide for them.
Unusual, I suppose, for Kevin McCarthy, but it was a bit like our fridge. There wasn't a whole lot in it.
A bit like my fridge in as well. So.
As you said, Jay, it's probably looking for a little bit of a spark, something to get the game going, but ball into the centre again. Positions mean nothing here, and numbers mean nothing here on the positional play. Good catch this time.
Celeste.
Beautiful catch by Celeste Starmany. It's in around the goal area. We're going to get to it. Good work that time. Natalie Geraghty has done very, very well to get it out of the danger area and clears way over onto the far side. Gets it out as far as Caitlin Devine. Caitlin drives it down the field, but Alicia McCauley, but drives it down the field, but it's only to Castlepollard who have mass ranks there again. Beautiful work by Rebecca Ward. Rebecca turns twice. Great block down. Super block down by Ellen Mulvaney this time. But it's going to be a free in. It's another chance for Caoimhe McCormack to add to her tally and indeed to the Castlepollard tally.
Yeah, foul there by Ellen. It was a good ball by Hella Riley down to Rebecca Ward, and Raharney haven't quite got to grips with her yet, so they probably will need to, and Caoimhe now look to point this one after the last miss.
This time she's outside the 45. She definitely had the distance in that.
Oh yeah, distance won't be an issue.
It was just direction. Lifts and strikes.
A good strike if it's.
This time it's gone to the same side, so there'll have to be minor adjustments there. 2 wides apiece now for either side, but it's still Castlepollard that lead here after 13 minutes in TEG Cusack Park. It's 3 points to 1 here.
They've been
in the opening game
to
here.
Keep Raharney to a point, so it's the lowest Raharney have had, I'd say, all season in any game at this stage. It's good play here.
Work again. Ball into the forward line. Looking for Gemma Mabry. Can't make it though. It's clear back over to the side of the field. Who's going to get their hands on it first? It's well done by Lauren Sheridan. Lauren Sheridan tries to get it at the first time. Doesn't get it at the first go. Doesn't get it at the second go, and she's intercepted. Sarah Kennedy takes it off. Eventually Lauren Sheridan has a chance to clear it, but it's eventually picked up by the wing half back Caitlin Devine. Devine strikes it down along the sideline, of course. Looking for the forward line. Caoimhe McCormack now takes it on. Caoimhe is surrounded by 2
It's a fine
Raharney players. There's a great ball in right into the danger zone. Oh, it hopped off the back, goal! It's a goal! Yeah. It hopped off the crossbar first, I think, but it's a goal.
It's Gemma
Whether Barry Nee is going to give it now, but I think it was Gemma Mabry got the last touch on that.
Yeah, it should be a goal, surely.
Barry Nee has gone in to talk to his umpires, but I think they both ran in afterwards, Jay. I could be wrong on that, but Barry Nee says it's a free out. It's not given. It's not given, and the Raharney have gotten away with one there, in my opinion, Jay.
Jeez, yeah, I don't know about that now. Like, you'd want to have something.
Well, the only thing is that the 2 umpires could not have been closer there, whether there was a square ball infringement or not, but the ball certainly came off the crossbar anyway, and my interpretation of the rule was that the crossbar was a player, so if it come off the crossbar it's back in open play.
Not even that. I'd say that Caoimhe, like, shot from the 45. It's a long distance for that ball to travel and hop and hit the crossbar and come out, and say that Gemma Mabry was standing in the square all that time. I don't know. I think it's a harsh enough call.
Barry Nee went in straight into his umpires, and they were quite adamant. Again, Jay, the one thing I will say is they're closer to the play than we were.
Yeah, to be fair.
It looked from here as if they had there was nothing untoward in it, but then again, we haven't got all the answers.
No.
You know, I'm not Donald Trump, unfortunately.
Again, someone else who also doesn't have all the answers, but
you might have the haircut of Donald Trump, but I'm not Donald Trump.
Yeah, you're better.
Ball into the corner. Raharney again, they're struggling to break down what is resolute at the moment. Castlepollard defence, they've defended very well. Lauren Sheridan is waiting for it. Maybe she was better advised to go after that ball, and it's taken off her. A ball that she should have gotten. That's a free in, and silly free given away there.
Sabrina went in hard there, and that one, to be fair, she wasn't taking any prisoners there. I think Raharney need to put more into the forwards. To start off with 2, they're now up to 3, but it's not really happening for them.
It's not really happening for them. Castlepollard seem to have negated any sort of threat to have in that forward line. Very, high scoring Raharney side so far this season have been well pegged back here.
It's probably the most un-Raharney like performance so far.
Alicia McCauley now driving it into the forward line.
A chance for
picked up again.
Abby not well clear.
Just look at the amount of Castlepollard players that were around that ball that time, and clear that has gone, and Lauren Sheridan has gone on a mountain of balls so far today. In it goes to Caoimhe. Caoimhe is tightly marked by 1, 2 Raharney players. Caoimhe is still fighting for it there. Eventually goes out over the sideline. It's going to be a sideline ball to Raharney, and unfortunately Caoimhe had no support there, Jay. That was the biggest problem.
No, I think that's also a problem though, is that most of the time when she gets it, you think she doesn't need any support.
She's surrounded immediately.
Yeah. She's well used to it, of course, from playing with Railway the last couple of months, and then with Leinster as well, and she's no stranger to being surrounded, so that's definitely a free there.
Looked like it there, all right.
And Caoimhe getting a bit of her own back.
There might have been a small bit
just
of
a little bit
there.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Definitely a free in though.
It's going to be Alicia McCauley now take this one. She's inside their own 65.
So yeah, as I said, this is the lowest tally Raharney have put up this season by a long way. So
if the kind of Shanware Hall can't get to it, it eventually comes back out. Abby McCauley gives it on. Chance now. Looks like there was a lot of steps there. Quinn seemed to take a lot of steps in it again. It's intercepted by what has been a superb display so far from the Raharney defence. Cleve McCormack trying to get there. Doesn't make it the first time. And that's a bit of a wild swing, Jay.
To be fair, she was going for the ball and nothing malicious in it.
Going to be a free in again. Alicia McCauley will drive this one back into the forward line again, but Raharney not getting much out of this absolutely huge defence so far from Castlepollard.
Yeah, good defending so far by Pollard. Has to be said, there Emma Gilcrease has been very good at the back.
This time that's Emma Gilcrease again, I think, coming out with that ball.
And that one was Ella Riley, I think, that time, yeah.
It's actually Ella Riley, and Ella Riley has started this game. And indeed, that half-back line, Caitlin Devine, Emma Gilcrease and Ella Riley, they have started off superbly in this game. They've led from that line forward and just not letting thou shalt not pass here.
No, and they've put up some huge scores this season as well.
Into the centre, maybe tries to get the second attempt. It's not, it's actually
McCarthy, I think.
Indeed, McCarthy drives it into the forward line. Looks like Raharney ran into her own player there.
That'll be a free in for sure, yeah. There was a drag of a hurl there, definitely.
Drag of a hurl, a pull of a hurl there. I think it might have been Saoirse McGee, might have been
definitely a free in.
It's going to be a free in.
Yeah, I think Darren McCormack will be happier, the two managers so far. Stephen probably looking for a bit more.
Perhaps maybe would have expected them to maybe, with the amount of possession that they've had, to be a couple of more scores ahead. But this is a perfect opportunity here, just outside the 21 line, dead straight in front of the goals. And I'll eat my hat, and the hat I'm wearing at the moment, I'll eat it if this one doesn't go over the bar.
I'm safe enough, I think, with that one.
I won't be chewing on tweed for a while. Another score for Cleve McCarthy. So she scored one from play, a 45 and a free. Virtually the full gamut. Now she gets a goal, she has the full list of it, so it's 4 points to 1 to Castlepollard here. We're 19 and a half minutes into this junior championship final here, the David Smith's Catering Junior Hurling Championship final. Ball out again and again. I beg your pardon, the Deelside Coaches Junior Hurling Championship. It's the David Smith Senior Hurling Championship. Ball out to the far side. McCarthy has it again. Drives a goal! It's a goal! And Jason, we have to say, that's coming.
Yeah. There's been a few dodgy moments, shall we say, in the Raharney back line. And
Liam McCarthy hit that more in hope than anything else, but it was a bit of power behind it. And look, Natalie Geraghty will be unhappy that she didn't get a hand to it, but at the same time, that was going at a bit of pace, Jay.
It was, yeah. At the same time, though, she was definitely going for the point, just under hit it. So, but she'll take it. However it goes in, it makes absolutely no odds whatsoever. Good goal for Niamh.
Castlepollard now definitely showing clear daylight here. 1-4 to Pollard, a single point to Raharney, the top scorers so far in this championship. Ball up to the far side. It's Shanware Hall. Probably one of her first possessions in the ball. It's gone into the corner and there's nobody there. It's been a very lacklustre performance so far from the
it's
Raharney, the attacking force. They really haven't been at the pitch in this game at all.
No.
And she comes into the forward line. Who's going to get her? It's well Gandhi this time. Ball into the centre. That one finds him. And again, it's that first touch, Jay. It's letting Raharney down. Queeve McCormack drives it way down to the far end of the field. Who's going to get there? Nobody can get the hand to it. Eventually it's gone into Rebecca Ward. Rebecca Ward peering down a goal again. Rebecca Ward strikes off the left hand, and that's a beautiful score from Rebecca Ward, a second for her. And again, it came from a Raharney mistake, Jay, and this first half has been littered with those very, very simple mistakes that Raharney are making.
Yeah, and a turnover from Cueva in the middle, of course. Having Lauren out there in the middle is one thing, and then having Cueva add to it.
All over the top, and again, it's Castlepollard. That should be a free referee, I think. You cannot stand on the ball.
Throw ball.
It's a substitution straight away.
Emma Kilcoyne is in, I think it's Sabrina who's coming off, 17 for 18 for Pollard.
Yes, Emma Kilcoyne is coming into the fray. And she's replacing number 18, Sabrina McDermody, but Darren McCormack is not even wet until half time, 22 minutes in, and he's made that change already. Raharney now. need a score to get themselves going. Michelle Doyle at the centre of the field. Michelle lifts and strikes, but it's going just up into the air. Eventually it's gathered by Pollard again, and they've taken an awful lot of that ball in that danger area, in that short area. Nice ball into the forward line. Who's going to get there? It's Raharney will get to it first, and that's a free. And
yeah, it's a good bit of off the ball going on there as well. I saw Emma Gilchrist and Emma Hines when the ball was gone. Getting to know each other. Maybe one broke the hurl of the other or threw it off the pitch. Who knows? We'll never know. But yeah, Raharney just not at it at the moment. Definitely not. Chance now for Abby.
This the breaking ball.
First touch,
yeah.
Just letting them down.
First touch is really letting them down, and they're meeting a solid wall that is the half back line of Castlepollard, who have been outstanding so far, in my opinion.
Yeah,
can't clear it this time though, but again, look, it's Sheridan eventually gets a hand in it, drives it out over this side. It's gone out over the sideline, but again, it's cleared from a chance that Raharney had to make an attack on goal, and all of a sudden the ball is back out over the sideline. It's going to be sideline ball.
The difference between the two, see down here, Castlepollard have dragged players out wide, whereas Raharney are bunched.
It's very narrow. Centre, they're very, very narrow.
Yeah, and they need to just spread it out a little bit. So,
Eventually it comes out on the far side.
Fine strike by Roisin, I think.
Roisin has struck that one and struck it well.
Yeah.
Her first score of the game. It's actually only Raharney's second score of the game.
It's her second as well. She had the free.
She scored the first point. I beg your pardon.
Free as well for her.
2 points to Raharney, 1-5 to Castlepollard. That's it. 6 points of a difference here in TEG Cusack Park, and there's no doubt about it that Castlepollard are good value for that lead at the moment. They have fought for every ball that's at it, and again, from a position where Raharney should have been clearing that ball, as Rebecca Ward comes out with it again, and she has done an awful lot of the donkey work here so far. Ball down along the sideline. Who's going to get there? Way over on the far side.
Disappointed with only 1 point from play in 25 minutes of Camogie,
which is very un-Raharney like. Cueva McCormick, what a pick-up. And she takes off. Cueva is foul. It's going to be a free in, and again from a position where Raharney should have cleared that one and cleared it right back down the field. Who's in the scoring position? Again, it's Castlepollard once more, and Cueva McCarthy will pick herself, or Cueva McCormick will pick herself up and get ready to strike this one to add to that Castlepollard lead here. 24 and a half minutes gone here in TEG Cusack Park of a half that has been dominated by Ballynagroas, the girls in the blue and gold.
Chance now for Cueva to knock over her fourth of the day already. One from play, free in a 45, and 2 wides to go with it. Should be hoping this one goes over. Likes the look of it. This one straight over.
She's found the radar, Jay.
Yeah. That was from outside the 45.
It was only a matter of time before she found the radar, and that's her fourth score of the game. I make it anyways. 1-6-2. Castlepollard, 2 points to Raharney, and I think that's the most telling statistic here so far this day. That Raharney have only scored 2 points there. But again, this time it's again, but look, a nowhere ball going to nobody. It's well cleared by Ella Riley. Ella Riley right down the centre now. Who's going to get their hands on it? Celeste Dermody tries to get there, can't make it, and eventually it's brought out from a clatter of players by the Raharney women. Nice ball in. Emma Hines gets a chance now for Raharney to get back into this game. That's a great turn and a good point, but I'd say Abby McCauley maybe had more in her mind when she got that ball first, Jay.
Yeah, she probably wanted to try and bear down a goal, but Raharney will take that.
It's the first time that they've breached that Castlepollard defence in truth.
Yeah, and it came from a long ball down there, and they'd lost the ball before that. Jacinta Goonery down in front was pulling her hair out there on the bench as well, so they'd be happy to get a score out of that one.
2 in a row for Raharney now. Can Castlepollard reply?
They just managed to get back there, Pollard, to stifle that one as much as they could and just put Abby under enough pressure. It's still a good finish though from Abby.
Barney Neese says, I'm going to throw this one in.
Yeah.
Bit of a scrum developing here.
So it's all Raharney scores have come from Westmeath under 16 players. So none of the senior stars on the team have really stood up yet.
There's a rather silly free given away, and Darren McCormick will be pulling his hair out here. They've given away a couple of very, very silly frees, Jay. It gives them a chance now.
They won't mind too much if they can keep defending like they have been, to be fair. So.
You know, Alicia McCauley now lifts and strikes. She's right on the half. Couldn't have been any more central. Right on the halfway line. This time Raharney do get it, and that's up and over the bar. This one is a good score. Good score for Raharney. They come back into it a little bit. Sean Weir
Hall, yeah.
Sean Weir Hall gets that one. That's a nicely knocked over point, and all of a sudden 3 points for Raharney. Pollard 1-6. Castlepollard 1-6. Raharney 4 points.
So it's
way
score
over
for
on
Sean.
the far side of the pitch. Who's going to get there again? Rebecca Ward puts in a huge effort to get there, and look who's at. Cleveland McCormick takes it up again, right into the danger zone, drops right in front of the square. It's a goal! It's a goal. I think it's the
McCarthy
is it the
again.
midfielder? It's McCarthy. It's Niamh McCarthy. A second one.
It's another one. Is it McCarthy?
I think it is. I can't see. We can't see the number in the back because of the long hair, but I think it's the number 8. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
McCarthy again. Another goal.
it's Niamh McCarthy with a second goal, and it was a good little flick to it. Jay. There was nothing easy about that one. She knew exactly what she was doing. That was premeditated. She knew exactly to get a touch on it.
Yeah,
Oh, what great work again from Cleveland McCormick.
Yeah, compared to the first goal, now that was definitely a purposeful flick as opposed to the first goal.
Yeah, and Natalie Garrity can have no complaints about that. She was completely blindsided. It was a lovely flick on into the back of the net. A second goal for Castlepollard. They now lead 2-6 to 4 points here. We've about a minute and a half to half time here, and just as we thought Raharney were coming back into this game with 3 scores out of the last 4, and suddenly Pollard just strike at the far end of the field. A long ball, great work again by Rebecca Ward, who has done tremendous work over on that far wing for Castlepollard. And she's in the thick of the action again here. It's going to be a foul. Rebecca's fouled this time.
I think a minute.
Very distinctive pink helmet, as you said, yeah.
She was outstanding for the county under-16 team this year herself, and Ella Murphy of Clonkill were the joint captains for the year. An All-Ireland winning side as well.
Ball into the forward line. Again. Just cannot get their hands on the ball. And
Laura's been very good at full-back.
Laura, kind at full-back there. A great clearance down the field. Who's going to get their hands on it? Can anyone get their hands on it? Barry says, whoa, hold on.
Yeah. You can see the pressure Michelle and Orla and the Raharney midfield are under. The two of them are having to try and stop.
But just when you think Raharney are coming back into it, Castlepollard just shown extreme resilience and no lack of skill either. But that's well done this time. Oh, she switched hand to hand.
Yeah.
Barry Nee is right. She switched hand to hand.
Yeah. That was a good call by Barry, to be fair.
Yeah. And look at, he's not been intrusive into this game at all. Jay.
No.
He's letting the play flow as much as he can, and that's all you can ask for.
It's nice being on the commentary, not having to talk about the referee too much, isn't it? Compared to last week.
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know, no.
I wouldn't know. I'm not that controversial.
Well, you're the one who instigated all, I think. Rebecca again.
Rebecca Ward again. It's in close to the goal. This time it's saved. Well done that time, but it's taken off her. Chance for a third. Castlepollard. Oh, how did it not go in?
What a block.
How did it not go in? I think Saoirse McGee might have got the last touch to that one.
Oh, incredible.
And it's gone out and wide, but that was tremendous, absolutely amazing defensive work by Raharney there, because it was saved by Natalie Garrity. She looked to have cleared it out. She was intercepted. Gemma Mabry might have been involved in that, but it didn't get cleared. It was back in around the goal. There was a second chance, and amazingly, Raharney dodged a bullet there, Jay, I think.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how Saoirse McGee managed to get in the way. She had no right, really, to stop it, and Niamh McCarthy probably cursing her luck. She didn't hit that one better. It's a nice ball inside.
Again for Raharney.
Celeste can get there. I don't think she can.
Celeste is not going to make that one.
No.
She's going to get the second goal.
Yep.
Tries to get it third in, does well. They're trying their best to get their hands on the ball. Emma Kilcoyne was involved there as well, but eventually it comes back out to
Queeve, I think, was having a look at the target there.
Queeve was getting ready to fire that one, I think, and Barry Nee shouts half time. It's half time here in the Deelside Coaches Junior Hurling Championship Final, Junior Camogie Championship Final. It's 2-6 to Castlepollard, and it's 4 points to Raharney. And Jason Keelan, it's no more than Castlepollard deserved. They have been far the better team here in the opening half.
That Raharney full back line, Niamh and Saoirse and Megan have been under huge strain. Orla and Michelle in the middle are struggling to deal with Lauren and Sophia and Quiva, and it's one-way traffic really on the scoreboard, and probably Pollard should be further ahead, really.
Well, considering they were denied a goal, I suppose that was given as a square ball as well, Jay, so there could have been even more in it, but it's just the sheer will, I think, of Castlepollard that is carrying them over here. And in the likes of Rebecca Ward and Caoimhe McCormick, and their half back line, I think, has been outstanding. Gilchrist, Riley and Caitlin Devine, I think they have been exceptional. They've cut out what is a major threat from this young Raharney side, and Raharney really haven't played in this first half, Jim.
Yeah, not at all, no. The Raharney's problem, it's so narrow. Castlepollard down the other end are dragging players out a bit, and that's creating the space for Caoimhe in particular to get through, and Rebecca, who's got 2 great points as well. So Pollard are going to have to just keep it going. Raharney are going to have to come up with something.
I think they're going to have to shift their game plan a small bit.
Yeah, they're going to have to change the forward line in particular. Apart from Abby and Roisin, nobody else really is standing up, and Roisin, can't do it all on their own. Neither can Abby. Combined their age is less than 32. So
yeah, less than some of the Castlepollard players.
Exactly, yeah. So you can't be relying on them to do everything. But at the moment, they are over-reliant on them, and they're, the pressure shouldn't really be all on them. But they have stood up. They've got 3 of the 4 points so far, to be fair to them. But yeah, Raharney need a bit more in the second half, definitely.
Well, that second half will be with us here on AirVTV here in a few moments. We're going to take a little break here, but at half time here in the Deelside Coaches Junior Hurling Championship, Junior Camogie Championship final, it's Castlepollard 2-6. That's 12 points. They lead by 8. Raharney on 4. We're looking forward to a decent second half here. Maybe can Castlepollard break the hoodoo? Can they win a junior title? Or will Raharney set up their senior team for the double this afternoon? All to play for here yet in TEG Cusack Park. We'll be with you in a few moments after these few messages from our sponsors. Do stay with us here, ladies and gentlemen, and don't forget, following this broadcast, Jason will be back with the senior camogie final, the David Smith Catering senior camogie final between Clonkill and Raharney. So do stay with us on AirVTV. We'll be back with you very, very, very shortly.
TEG, proud sponsors of TEG Cusack Park, serving aviation, biopharmaceuticals and medical industries across the globe. TEG has been to the fore in the fight against COVID-19 with our customers and partners. A local business employing local people. Visit teg.com/careers to learn more. Wishing all our GAA patrons a safe passage through the championship.
Deelside Coaches, proud sponsor of Westmeath Camogie Junior Final. David Smith Catering, proud sponsor of Westmeath Camogie Senior Final.
Imagine 3 of these bridge beams would make up the length of the pitch. Now transport 30 of them from Raharney to Kildare. A challenge overcome by a great team with the support of a great community. My name is Pat Barrett, Project Manager, Shemarta Precast.
Welcome back to TEG Cusack Park for this afternoon's Deelside Coaches Junior Camogie Championship Final. Either Ballynagross, August Raharney and it's Castlepollard, Jason, who've had the better in the exchanges in this opening half. Be interesting to see how they play in the second half. To have that bit of a wind with them in the second half, to lead here comfortably, 2-6 to 4 points. That's a fairly substantial 8-point lead here going into the second half, but there's no doubt that they were the better team in that first half, Jason.
Yeah, it seems to be talking upstairs to a few people as well at half time. They seem to be saying the same thing as we were saying, that Raharney too narrow, asking too much of the youngest players in the team in the forward line, not doing enough, and then just can't stop this woman, Queen McCormack.
McCormack again, one ball in towards the centre of the day. This time Raharney clear, it's gone way out over the party, but again it's gone to the one player you didn't want it to go to, Cleveland McCormack. She's well dispossessed this time, and Weaver decides I'm going to get this one more done, but unfortunately she is fouled this time. It's going to be free out to Raharney just inside the 45, and Alicia McCauley, who has taken most of the frees indeed from any sort of distance at all, she's going to strike this one way over on the far side of the pitch. McCauley doesn't get much purchase on this one though.
No.
Bang, it goes into the centre of the field again. It's that narrow gap that they're playing to the whole time. No play out towards the wings at all. Chance now for Emma Hines. Emma has a little bit of room. Good ball into the forward line. Who's going to get there? Again, it's a resolute Castlepollard defence. Trying their best to get in. It's going to be a free in. Foul that time. And Ellen Mulvaney.
It shouldn't have been too much of a surprise though to Raharney that Neve is playing in the forwards and Cueva and Lauren are back out, because they've done that consistently this year. So chance though for Raharney to get something. Chance for Roisin, I'd say. She's got that one, It's free from Roisin.
Roisin slides over.
That's her second free and third of the day.
Third point only. Yeah. Only 1 point from play for, or 2 points from play for Raharney. They score 2-5, 2-6 to 5 points here. We're only the first score of the second half goes to the Raharney man. Oh, what a catch! What a catch by Cleveland McCormack. Strikes it off the right hand side. If this goes over, it's the score of the championship. It's a goal!
It's in the net.
It's a goal! It's a goal, and you know what, Jay? I have to say, no more than she deserved, because that was just an absolutely wondrous catch. It was dead straight in front of us here in our commentary position. Struck at it, I'd say she was going for a point, but it's gone into the back of the net. And now there's clear daylight between the sides, and it's that girl again, Cueva McCormack. What a star she has been for Castlepollard today, and indeed on many a day.
Yeah, and for Ballycamoyle, I played the match last week in the 4-7 to 3-7 win over Shandona, and now today already with 1-4.
1-4, she scored a 45, 2 frees and 1 from play, and now a goal. She's had the full gamut of scores. The only thing she's missing now is a penalty, I suppose, to make it an absolute clean sweep of amount of scores. Raharney now, can they get it back here? Can they put up some sort of fight here? We know it's their second team, but again, Raharney will not want to lose this one, and particularly they will want to narrow the gap here, because this is becoming a bit of a chasm here at the moment. 10 points of a difference between the sides, 3-6 to 5 points, and we're only 2 minutes into the second half. Pride is going to come into it an awful lot here, Jim.
Yeah, and this Pollard side, of course, lost to Munners in the final last year, but as Munners won the All-Ireland, it was actually the most they conceded in the whole tournament. Whole All-Ireland was against Pollard, so they'll be looking to right a wrong from last year and take the title home this year.
Chance way over on the far side. Ball coming back out again, Jason. It's a ball to nobody or nothing here. Chance now for Abbey to strike it. Gone across the goal. Good defending. Good goalkeeping this time. Knocked it out in injury, but it's not cleared yet. Chance for Raharney. Oh, what a tackle! What a tackle! Still there though. It's a good, and it's a save. A save again. Lauren Murray with 2 brilliant saves, but what an absolutely brilliant interception, and what a tackle that time from Laura Kilcoyne to stop what looked like a certain goal. Raharney had 3 bites at the cherry near, and still, Jay, they cannot get it past what is a resolute and stoic Castlepollard defence. Outlandish defending.
Yeah, I suppose they don't want to focus too much on Natalie Garrity with the goals at the other end, but at the same time, that was serious goalkeeping from Laura Murray. The bat down first, the save with the second one. She can still strike that, she can still pull on it.
Eventually she gets it at the second time of asking, but it's just those little things are not going in Raharney's way, chance here again. Wonderful defending, knocked her off her stride.
Literally threw herself.
Sarah Kennedy had a chance that time, but she was intercepted. I think it was Caoimhe McCarthy. Is there two Caoimhe McCarthys out there, Jeff?
There's one Caoimhe McCormack out there,
Caoimhe McCormack.
but she's playing in every position as she does in every sport that she plays. Look, I know we go on about her, but you have to.
Sometimes you just have to recognise talent. Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. We don't do it often enough, unfortunately.
No, look, she is going to be one of the future stars in the country in whatever sport.
Whatever sport she decides. I actually had a chat with Darren one night, and I think on the 7 nights of the week she had either training or playing for either her club, her county, or indeed for Ireland and in rugby or Leinster and rugby.
Yeah, she only started with Railway, I think, recently in the rugby and was already on their team of the month, their mixed team of the month, men's and women's of all age. She was already on the team of the month in her first.
What an immense talent she is. Immense talent. I hope we don't lose her to the command, I have to be honest.
I saw her playing rugby up in Maynooth one evening and it was quite frightening, to be honest. I was glad I was watching the sideline. Someone in the direction of her, yeah.
And the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, of course.
I was going to say, yeah, she didn't learn it, so.
If she ever wanted a role model, her father was the epitome of everything good that was about hurling. I think I'm a long time coming to Cusack Park. I don't remember ever Darren McCormack getting bunked or getting involved in anything physical. He's just a powerful hurler. And Caoimhe McCormack again, what a ball in. Again, it's back into the danger zone, but we're going back for the free. She was fouled, and she'll fancy this one, Jill.
She will, yeah. And why not now? They're coasting, you know. It's double figures of a gap now, which is
and Raharney can't keep their mouth shut.
Forward as well, yeah.
Amazing that for a young girl not to speak up. I find that is incredible.
Yeah, Michelle, probably didn't need to say anything there.
No,
really,
I think you're only making it even easier now for Caoimhe McCormack to knock this one over the bar.
She probably would have got it from 65 anyway, but she's inside the 45 now. So it'll be 1-5 for her if she knocks it over.
She has it too wide, so
yeah.
She's not
happy enough with that one, I think.
Perfect, but was that ever going anywhere else? Caoimhe McCormack just adds to her tally here.
The McCormack family represented well with Darren, Lisa, who else do we say? Cousin Caitlin, Caoimhe, Jeanette, Celeste.
It's any amount of them. Again, to be fair, celebrations in that house tonight, and it continues on the way it is. Raharney, though, they won't give up. They will fight to the bitter end, because that's the club they are. Ball into the forward line again. Who's going to get to this one? It's kicked out over the sideline, and I think the linesman actually got that wrong. I think that.
No, I did hit the shin going out, so Kevin did get that one spot on just about.
I think, and he's actually right. I think Jeanette McCormack-Gravel, I think she actually got her foot to that one.
He's just practicing for the senior final after this, of course, as well, Kevin.
Nice work again. Ian McCarthy does well. Gets Ella Riley is dispossessed over on the far side. Raharney take it on. Ball over just in front of our commentary position here. Barry Lee says going back for the free. That's good advantage play there that time, because he was playing to see would they get an advantage on it. It's going to be a free out. Alicia McCauley is going to go over to take this one. She has taken most of the frees anywhere from distance. I look at the Raharney bench here, and they have gone to the bench straight away, and it's the number 5 is Tara Geraghty, who didn't start. A bit unusual, Jay, that she didn't start, I have to say.
I don't know what she's
going to come on now. I cannot quite understand what the modus operandi was for that one, but
maybe a bit of an
injury
or something. But yeah, like Elaine Finn, of course, isn't starting in the senior final for Raharney after being injured in the semi, so maybe a bit of an injury as well. It'd be unusual for Tara.
Perhaps, I find it strange that she's not started, but Raharney coming back on the attack now.
Chance here for Abby.
Abby trying her best to get through here. Abby's still going.
Well,
still has a chance here. Has she? No, it's gone out to McGee. It's back out to Mulvaney. Mulvaney has a chance here. She's going to pull it across the goals. Nice ball in. Or couldn't try to get to it. It's gone. Breaking in again. Oh, it's kicked out over the sideline, and that could have went anywhere, Jay.
Yeah, that could have. Yeah, substitution coming up here now. Anyway, for Raharney, I think.
Tara Geraghty. Both you and I were both surprised that she didn't start, but. She's on now. It'll be interesting to see what she comes on. I see Castlepollard are getting ready to make a substitution as well.
Ruth Daniels going to come on, I think.
It's Ruth Daniels coming on now.
Yeah, just looking to see who Raharney are taking off. And
Raharney are taking off. She's coming out in front of us here.
I think it's Orla Quinn, midfielder number 9. Yeah,
it's number 9. It's Orla Quinn, yeah.
And
this
It's Jeanette. Jeanette who's off for Castlepollard. Jeanette McCormick Revel is off. So yeah, Orla's had a tough old day in midfield, to be fair. She's trying to cope with Quiva and Lauren and Neve and Sophia, and it's been a fairly thankless job for her today.
And that's the score this time for
That was a 45.
Roisin Connaughton with a 45.
Roisin who got that one again.
I didn't see.
Yeah, it was Roisin, yeah. So 45 to add to her 2
Harry Garrity is on for Orla Quinn here, and indeed for Castlepollard. Ruth Daniels is on for Jeanette McCormick Revel. Oh, now we're over here on this side of the field, and Raharney midfielders gone down. They're not quite sure what happened there, Jay, but there is an injury here.
Yeah, Katie Penrose, I'm sure, will sort that out anyway. Not sure who it's. Michelle Doyle, yeah, the midfielder. Yeah, as I said, they've had a tough all day. In the middle of the field, the two girls, it's been the battle from the start, and it hasn't really.
It's probably
gone their way.
An area where Castlepollard have dominated, and Raharney probably haven't thrown enough players into the mix, in my opinion, in that centre of the field. As you said, a little bit narrow.
Yeah.
You know, whereas Castlepollard are playing to the wings and getting it to the shooter. At all times they're getting it to the shooter, and that's what you need to do in any game.
Yeah, it's Castlepollard shooters are finding a few yards of space, whereas every shot Raharney have had seems to be through traffic of some sort.
Castlepollard players around the I agree with you.
So it's just, I think Darren McCormick's just got the tactics right as they have all season. They got it right last year, the whole year as well, right up until the final when late goals kind of crucified them really, but this year it looks like they're certainly onto a winner.
Lisa McCauley looked like a collision between the two Castlepollard players there, one and the other, and
the two cousins collided with each other, did they? Or?
Yeah.
It's a game that hasn't particularly flowed very well either.
From now for Raharney, and that's a nice
fine score. That's good score from Abby again.
The number 13.
Yeah, Abby got that one, a fine score from her.
Her second score of the game. 7 points to Raharney, but it's 3-7 to Castlepollard. That's a 9-point lead, 11.5 minutes gone, and there's Raharney lassie down, and they're showing great concern over her here in the corner. And
just checking her.
Barney Nee is looking for some of the Castlepollard players. I didn't see what went on, Jay. I have to be honest with you, but
the last collision I saw was between Caitlin and Quiva
over there. So Barry Nee is definitely calling Emma Gilchrist.
Been called in. Might be a card here. I think he went into.
I have to say, Jay, I didn't see it. I can't comment on it because I didn't see it. And
we had the benefit of a replay last week. Unfortunately, we don't this week. It's a yellow for Emma.
Yellow card for Emma Gilchrist.
Must have been a late hit off the
players
ball.
were kind of animated afterwards as well. They went after Emma Gilchrist shortly after that one.
See who it is. Ella Mulvaney.
It's Ella Mulvaney, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's worthy of a yellow card, I suppose, in a game that Castlepollard are dominating. There must have been something in it anyway.
It hasn't been that type of game, though, you know, there hasn't been a whole lot.
It's kind of similar last week when we were here with the intermediate ladies final. It's a game that hasn't really got going.
No spark to it.
No.
Yeah. And any bit of spark has been coming through one player. And
yeah.
You know, it's going to possibly, if it continues at this, it's going to be the easiest player of the match I've ever picked anyway, I can guarantee it.
Yeah, to be fair, she's, although in 99% of games I think I've ever done with Quiva, it's been
I'd actually struggle to think of a game that I was at that she was involved in that she wasn't player of the match, but anyway.
Yeah. Last week
just consistency.
Last week only
Raharney now come on with a bit of a wet sail. That's a good catch. Beautiful catch that time by Shanware Hall. Gets it over into the space. Raharney now playing it about a small bit. Can they get through? There's a slip. Who's going to get there though? It's Castlepollard. Somehow get to it. Eventually comes back to Abby McCauley. McCauley pulls it though, but that's gone way wide. First wide of the second half.
That's right. Yeah, we haven't had a whole lot of them.
We've 4 for Raharney. I have only 2 for Castlepollard over the entire game.
It probably tells you as well about the game itself that it hasn't really got going as a sort of shootout. Yeah. It's not really.
Almost 14 minutes gone here in the second half. For Raharney, if they're going to come back into this one, they need a spark. They need something. to get them going here. They're 9 points down as we are virtually heading into the last quarter of the game. Castlepollard have dominated virtually from start to finish. Just a little bit of pressure from Raharney over the last little while. Ball across the centre. Who's going to get to it? Eventually it comes to the centre half back, and that's Ella Riley. Riley drives it way down into the opposition half, but that's easily picked up. But look who's on it again. Caoimhe McCormack coming through. She's inside the 21. She's heading for goal. Is she going to have another shot at it? Ah! Jason Keelan. Was there ever any doubt in the minute she got the ball?
No.
What a goal. What a player. And what a score. And if ever there was a game-defining moment, there it is. Another substitution coming in for Raharney is the number 29. That's going to come into the fray now. That's Lucy Kennedy.
Kennedy, yeah. Right.
Lucy heading into the forward line. It's Shanweir Hall.
Off, yeah.
Not quite sure about that one, Jed.
I think at this stage.
What a goal.
Yeah, it's probably.
What a goal.
Giving players chances, really, at this stage. The man himself enters the building.
Chance now. Another chance for Castlepollard. They have just dominated from start to finish it. Ball across the centre again. Is it going to be another goal? Ships it back out.
Rebecca.
Chance for Rebecca. Rebecca Ward with a chance. Good block down. Great defending by Raharney. Super defending that time. Alicia McCauley defends it. But again, it's still coming out, and it's Castlepollard again. It's Celeste Dermody, her first score of the game, and all of a sudden, Jay, there's a chasm between the sides. 4-8 to Castlepollard, 7 points to Raharney. 15 minutes in, we're into the last quarter of the game here. Another substitution on the Raharney side. It's the number 20 this time, Aoibhinn Murray.
She'd probably carry in the back line, I would say. Yeah, she'd be in the back line somewhere. Is it Megan coming off, possibly?
16
Megan's coming off.
It's Megan Weir-Hall. So that's two of the Weir-Halls gone off the team.
Yeah. It's nothing to do with performance, it's just at this stage.
It's just at this stage, I suppose, it's probably just clearing the bench. Barry Lee is coming out to talk with
think it's just
for here for some reason.
Sub-slips possibly or something, so. Not sure, there's something. Not sure exactly what's going on here. Something wrong with the netting here.
The what?
The net.
The problem with the netting.
Caoimhe hit it too hard, probably.
I'd say Caoimhe burst a hole in the back of it, that's what it is.
Something here anyway, so. Yeah, 4-8, look, it's a decent enough tally, to be fair, and I think more impressive for them will be the 7 points they've conceded. Is by far Raharney's poorest return. Change of umpire.
It's actually changing umpire. Well, I've seen a lot of things in TEG Cusack Park, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen an umpire change.
Not sure what the. I don't know who is the umpire.
It's Kevin McKnight.
Kevin McKnight. Is he from Streamstown by any chance now?
Yeah.
Change of umpire.
I've seen it all, yeah.
Yeah, well, sure. We may as well.
Every day is a school day.
So Kevin McKnight has gone off the pitch. We won't speculate where he's going. What time of the day is it? Kevin's gone off anyway. Hopefully it's.
Ball out the pass, and again it's Castlepollard to grab a hold of it. Chance here now for the midfielder. She named the midfielder. Good block on it. They're going to get it. Jerry Mary gets the chance on it. Goalie does well this time. Yeah. Kick it out of the danger zone. And Castlepollard are just finishing like a train here. Chance now. Another score. Ball across the square, and this time it's defended. And defended well by the new substitution. But it's to nobody. It's just cleared for the sake of clearing. Alicia McCauley is lucky enough to get a free out of it. Yeah.
More of a scramble in the square there, but Alicia do well to get in. To be fair, Aoibhinn Murray helped out as well. She's just on the pitch. So, but yeah, it's tough times for Raharney at the moment. It's a case of how much for Castlepollard at the moment.
Raharney goalkeeper seems to be in constant conversation with the two umpires.
Well, 3 umpires now.
3 umpires then what this is. What a catch again by Caoimhe McCormack. If there are any superlatives that I've got very few left that I can give. There's a ball across the centre. There's a free player on the far side. If she sees her, and she does. Oh, it's just dropped at the really wrong time. And Probably in a tighter game that might have made more in it, but it's going to be a score anyway, isn't it? No, it's not. It's gone wide. First wide of the second half for Castlepollard, and a game they are totally dominating now at this stage, Jay. I think it's damage limitation almost at this stage for Raharney.
2-2 they've fired in the second half, and really probably could have been a little bit more, and it could have been more in the first half as well. It is purely a case of how much, and Cueva's even trying to take the ball off her own teammates here now as well.
Yeah. She's taking it off Raharney so often today. Now she's trying to take it off her own team.
Yeah.
Ball into the centre, but again, look at this. It's just wave after wave of Raharney defenders, of Castlepollard defenders. Who's going to get to it? Cueva tries to get to it. Emma Ward tries to get to it, but Rebecca Ward tries to get to it. It's knocked out over the sideline. And another player who has been absolutely tremendous today is Emma Ward. I think she's had an outstanding game, along with that half-back line, Gilcrease, Riley and Devine. Look who gets it again. Cueva knocks it right into the danger zone once more. Another chance.
He's looking for the hat-trick, I think. Standing in the full forward position.
Over onto this side of the field, just in front of our commentary position, Raharney now. Can they come with a wet side? Can they make any sort of a dent into this lead at the moment? It's just a huge gap to them. But again, she's just surrounded. Too many Castlepollard players around it, and not enough of her own players. Raharney playing the game very, very narrow. Abby McCauley now. Right into the forward. That's a good catch. A great catch this time. Rushing Connaughton. Connaughton tries to get it in, but huge piece of defending. Brilliant piece of defending that time. It's come out over to the sideline. It's not going to make it over. Yes, it is, but what a magnificent piece of defending that time by Laura Kilcoyne.
Yeah.
Another player who, when the chips are down, she stood up extremely well. Kicks it out in front of her again. She's still going. Can she get it into the paw? Yes, no. Kicks it again.
Happy enough to clear her lines, I think, at this stage. So Dana Duffy is going to come in for Raharney, I think, in a minute as well. And it's just giving players a bit of game time here in the final in the last 10 minutes now. It's barring some sort of minor miracle. It's
bar a total collapse, Jen.
Yeah, bar, I don't know.
19 is into the fray for Raharney. That's Dana Duffy.
Dana is into the forwards probably somewhere.
Who she's going to replace, we don't know, because
we'll wait and see. It looks like she's going into the forward line, and I just can't see. I'm not sure if it's Ella Mulvaney or if it's Emma Hines who's come off.
Emma Hines,
another underage star.
Again, kind of a strange decision, I suppose, Jeff. You're looking for scoring forwards to try and get back into the game, like.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's...
But I'd say it makes no difference at this stage.
I wouldn't say it's
the game is beyond Raharney, I think, at this stage.
Yeah.
Given for overcarrying there, she had a whole lot of options.
Despite being nearly 4 goals ahead, Darren still protesting that decision as if his team...
As any good manager would, you?
Yeah, I know. You would never do that, though, would you?
God forbid.
No.
I'd never argue with a referee in my
No,
life.
God, no. You could hear the laughter in the background.
You could hear the laughter in Tullamore, never mind in the background.
You see the Raharney senior girls coming in there, and Anif are in. They'll be hoping for a better fortune than their junior counterparts.
Castlepollard clears it. It's blocked this time, but it's gone out over the sideline. It's going to be line ball. The linesman has given it to Raharney. I think that's a Castlepollard ball.
Chloe Wong is going to come on. She played in most of the games this year.
Very Castlepollard name as well.
I think she's in secondary school, I could be wrong. Not sure
She's going into the forward line, and he's replacing.
Well, Neve's going to be left on to try and get her hat-trick anyway. And it's Celeste.
Celeste Germany?
Yeah.
There's the ball gone straight back out over the sideline. You know, we've been full of superlatives for Castlepollard so far, but I don't think that highly really will be shown again.
No.
At this stage,
it'll be all right.
4-8 to Castlepollard. That's 20 points. 7 to Raharney. 13 points of a gap, and in truth, no more than Guntuck Gardens deserve. Pollard fighting for every ball, and they get it. Wonderfully done. And it's a free against her. And for the first time in the game, I'm going to say, Barry, I think you might be wrong with that one.
Yeah, Ruth Daniels is protesting that one, but I can kind of see she was trying to barrel her way through players and didn't have a hurl, so obviously to hold on to the ball. So, but I think at this stage it's not going to affect it too much. She's a very unique style of free taking, Alicia.
Extremely unique style of free taking.
She gets good.
It's effective though.
Most of the time,
it's effective.
And Celeste getting applauded off the field here after her scoring.
Absolutely.
Her
what a servant she has been. What a servant she has been. Free out to Castlepollard. That's straight in front of the goals there. Raharney are going to clear the bench completely now.
Rachel Flood going to come in.
See Rachel Flood coming in. Ball, what a superb ball. It's got out on the sideline. It's going again. It's going to be a sideline ball to Castlepollard.
Rachel going to go into the forwards. There's not many of the forwards left to take off now at this stage. So.
I think nearly at this stage they've taken off 9, 11, 4.
As Ellen Mulvaney is probably one of the few that's left to come off. Looks like Ellen.
It looks like a high number, all right. Yeah.
21 for 25.
Spot it there.
Sideline ball. It's probably the thing you were saying Cueva's missing off her repertoire today. A sideline cut.
The only thing she's missing.
Sideline cut and a penalty for
a penalty. Sideline cut and a penalty is all she's missing. There's the sideline cut.
Sideline. It's not a bad one.
Not too far away either.
No.
But this one has gone out over the end line. The second wide only of the second half. They've had 2 wides in either half, but apart from that, they've completely outscored Raharney here. We're 25 minutes gone here in TEG Cusack Park. Raharney 7 points, but it's Castlepollard who lead handsomely 4-8 to Castlepollard. That's 20 points, 13 points of a gap here in TEG Cusack Park, and even at this stage, Jay, there's no way back.
No, I think anyone watching on Air VTV can't really argue with the scoreline here. The chance for another one, maybe. No, steps, a lot of steps.
Raharney catches it for that.
Yeah, definitely lost steps there. Well, I said you can't argue if you're watching this one on here.
No, and even the staunchest, I suppose, Raharney supporter, you know, you have to. Sometimes you just have to put your hands up and say, you know, we're beaten by a better team, and there's no question in my mind that the better team today in this junior final have been Castlepollard. They have just dominated from virtually start to finish.
Raharney or Castlepollard don't want to be in the junior again next year after last year's defeat, so they want to get back.
I would suggest that, and
they're well capable of senior now. This show.
Raharney a very, very young side as well, of course, Jay. Very young side. You know, they're building for the future, and you know, sometimes you learn more in defeat than you do in attack.
Oh yeah.
Rebecca Ward trying to get it up into the paw. Eventually she does get it, does well to chip it past it, and Emma's away and gone.
You wouldn't think Rebecca is.
Shows a clean pair of heels. She's doing a tremendous amount of work here this end. That's good interception this time by the Raharney defence. Perhaps a little late to be showing that resilience, but that's excellently done.
Cueva McGee did very well.
Cueva McGee did extremely well and gets it back again, tries to get it up along the sideline. It's gone very close to that white line. It's still in play, but eventually it goes out over the end sideline, and it's going to be a sideline ball.
I'd say Raharney's most unfortunate player today has been Sarah Kennedy, because she normally is one of their top scorers, the joint captain, and Laura Kilcoyne
very hard to score with no ball going into you, Jay.
And then it does go in. Laura Kilcoyne has just dominated her way through everybody to get to the ball. So you can't really argue with.
I see a lone Castlepollard flag over there on the terrace center of the pitch, and they're going to be celebrating very, very shortly. Whatever Barry Nee has added onto this. This great work by Ruth Daniels now. Ruth going through, knocks it over the top of the head, and a little bit unfortunate. That was clever bit of hurling.
Yeah.
Rebecca Ward gets it back though. Rebecca, she's trying to turn on to it, gives it back out.
Neve has a pop.
To the midfielder, Neve McCarthy. McCarthy drops it in close, but goes for the goalkeeper. Bang, again, it's whipped around. One. Is it a goal? Yes, it's a goal! It's a goal for the substitution. Chloe Wong. Chloe Wong gets the 5th Castlepollard goal, and Raharney bringing on another substitution.
Eve O'Connor is coming on here.
17. They're clearing the bench at this stage, but Chloe Wong not long into the position, and she flicks the ball over the head for a 5th goal for Castlepollard.
She's been a constant in the Pollard team all year, really, so it's probably no surprise that she's got herself.
Coming off here
is Naila, is it? Naila Weirhall. Yeah. Number 5 coming off. So all the Weirhalls who started are gone. Yeah.
Have been replaced here today.
Yeah.
Look at this
Cleveland's
again.
been absolutely outrageous.
How did she get to it number one, and how did she get it across there?
We look forward to the day she wins the Six Nations for Ireland as well, playing rugby. So
that's about the only thing she hasn't done is won the Six Nations.
she will.
for
She's
Ireland.
too young so far, but she will. I messaged her the other day. I said the only game I could probably beat her at is chess, and even at that, I'd be sceptical.
Yeah, I've seen you playing chess. I don't think you beat her that.
I'm a former Leinster champion.
I'd give her 3 weeks to learn how the rules work. She'd probably still beat you. Game kind of fizzling out here, Jay. It's long been over as a contest, but Castlepollard just have been dominated.
Yeah, you know it's over when you're talking about chess anyway. So
I thought you were talking about chess.
Yeah. A long ball in here. Just for Raharney, I think, going to bring on their...
We'd like to welcome Donny Malone, to the director of ARV TV, to the press box here. It's great to see him in a hurling match. Well, at least I'm going to have to tell him it's a hurling match. I'm not quite sure that he knows what it is, but this is a hurling match.
Yeah. It's Calgary men don't turn up to these very often, so...
All over on the far side now, Raharney. A goal would be nice for them to finish the game when they finish on a high, but it doesn't look like they're going to get any sort of change out of this, what has been a superb defensive display. And there's another star for
Lauren Sheridan.
What a ball into her. Oh, that again.
Nearly.
That could have gone anywhere.
Yeah, it could have. So
Raharney emptying the bench again. Another substitution coming on. We'll have virtually every Belinda O'Gorman is going to come on now.
About 6 subs, is that right? I think 7 subs, is it? Yeah, 7 subs. Yeah, I'd say should be on maybe for Michelle Doyle in the middle, possibly.
It looks like Michelle is coming off. Yeah.
Michelle's taken a bit of a battering in the second half physically as well. She's been heavily marked. So.
And another substitution coming in for Castlepollard. It's the number 20.
Lancaster are both in.
Emma Lancaster, 2 substitutes actually. I didn't see the other one, Jay.
Yeah, no, it's Jeanette Kieran and Emma Lancaster are both in, and seeing who's come off. One is Lisa McCormack. Darren took his own wife off, and Niamh McCarthy, the double goal scorer.
And Niamh McCarthy. So both teams emptying the bench, and I suppose at this stage, Jay, it's the right thing to do. Let everybody have a taste of a county final.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, to be fair, most of these Pollard girls have been there last year, but at the same time,
and perhaps this will make up for the hurt of last year. I know they were extremely disappointed last year.
Yeah,
they thought they were coming in with a great chance here, ball into the centre, and if they go as far, I suppose, as St. Munn's last year, went on to win the title, and this Castlepollard side, if they stay together and they play the type of hurling that they're playing here today, there's nothing to say that they can't do the same.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's they probably came in as favourites last year a little bit on one. Of course, the game was moved at the last minute as well.
The centre is another chance. Is it a chance for a 6-1? No, it's the full half dozen.
From Gemma.
It's the full half dozen, Gemma Maybury.
Yeah.
Finishing the game in style. It was a mistake by Raharney again. They've made far too many of them today, in my opinion, Jay, but 6 goals. It's the full half dozen for Castlepollard. 6-8 to 7 points. 32 minutes gone. Barry Knee, and even at this stage, I think Raharney be hoping that the referee will blow the final whistle.
Yeah.
Because
it's been an easy game for Barry to referee as well, to be fair.
It has, but he's done a very good job, Jay. He's done a very good job. We have to say that, you know. Kudos where it's rewarded.
Yeah, no, look, after we weren't overly, I don't think anyone was impressed last week.
Some of us weren't overly impressed.
No, there was a large number of people who weren't impressed last week. There were also a large number of people the following day who still weren't impressed that I was talking to, so I won't say from Loughnane Valley who it was, but there were a number of them I met that were unhappy. But yeah, Barry as referee does some very well.
Again by Lane Moon. Castlepollard still on the attack. They're still trying to get there, but this one it's a free out. Ball into the centre. Barry Lee has now played 3 minutes additional time. To be quite honest with you, I'd say it's only for the substitutions that he's playing.
Yeah.
There hasn't been really any much breaks in this game. It's
injury down there.
There was an injury down the far corner, but that's it. Is it? Yes, it's all over. It's all over here in TEG Cusack Park. 6-8, Castlepollard. 26 points, 7 points to Raharney. That is win of huge proportions here, and I suppose huge amount of redemption for the Castlepollard ladies. They throng the field now to cheer on their heroes, and Jay, redemption is the word that comes to mind immediately.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they were far too strong. It's their first title as well for Castlepollard. They'll go on to face the winners of Meath as well, which is potentially going to be Kiltale, I would say, in Leinster. Kiltale have been the strongest team so far. There's still semi-finals and finals to go there, but Kiltale look like they're very strong. But delighted for Castlepollard now. It'll be a venture into Leinster as well, and I'd say Pádraig Connacht, the Westmeath manager, is the easiest player to match pick in his life, giving it to Caoimhe McCormack, I would say here. But
do you think
fully deserved?
Do you think?
I'd say so.
Do you think? Yeah.
He's actually coming in here.
I'm not quite sure now.
Player of the match, is it? Yeah.
Pádraig is going to do the presentation for it.
Yep. So
we're discussing here who the player of the match here. I think this is going to be a very hard decision. What do you think, Jay?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it Caoimhe McCormack or Caoimhe McCormack?
Probably Caoimhe McCormack.
I'd give it to Caoimhe McCormack as well, yeah. I have to be honest with you. I don't know why, because it's hardly noticeable in the game at all, but what an absolutely wonderful performance from the young lady.
Yeah, 2-5, 2 goals from play, 3 frees, a 45, a point, and an assist for 3 other goals as well. So, yeah, certainly the standout player for me anyway.
Look, it's all over here in TEG Cusack Park. The Deelside Coaches Junior Championship has gone to Castlepollard on a scoreline of 6-8 to 7 points. We're going to take a small little break here. We'll be back with you for a presentation. But it's a great day for Ballinagros. They are the champions after defeating the county final last year. They have taken it by the storm this year, and they are well-worthy winners of the Junior Championship this year. We'll be back with you again very shortly. Do stay with us, and again, following us, as we said, is the senior final between Clonkill and Raharney.
TEG, proud sponsors of TEG Cusack Park, serving aviation, biopharmaceuticals and medical industries across the globe. TEG has been to the fore in the fight against COVID-19 with our customers and partners. A local business employing local people. Visit teg.com/careers to learn more. Wishing all our GA patrons a safe passage through the championship.
Deelside Coaches, proud sponsor of Westmeath Camogie Junior Final. David Smith Catering, proud sponsor of Westmeath Camogie Senior Final.
Imagine 3 of these bridge beams would make up the length of the pitch. Now transport 30 of them from Raharney to Kildare. A challenge overcome by a great team with the support of a great community. My name is Pat Barrett, Project Manager, Shamer to Precast.
Championship this year. We'd like to thank all clubs involved for the huge effort
to anyone after. You're talking to Darren or anyone. Manager, no.
Shows you the determination and commitment you have. For a second team to come in and play in a Junior A final, you've done so much work. You're a huge credit to your club and take great pride in that. So we have a huge round of applause please for Raharney. Castlepollard, you've been knocking on this door for the last couple of years, and I'm so delighted for you here. It's such a family occasion. There was Darren there, and absolutely amazing. Huge support. You're a huge credit to your club, and I'm hugely proud today to have Corey come forward to announce the player of the match, which is Queen McCormack. Huge player for us. And I would delay this like to ask you all to come forward to our sponsorship for our junior championship. Without sponsors like Deelside, we wouldn't run championship. So we're hugely grateful to them and to Emma Coyne. Laura, sorry, apologies to know that. Next up, I want to thank Raharney for a great game. Darren, you're a fantastic squad. To be able to be in here in the Junior A and Senior A final is a credit to your club. Have such a strong junior and senior team. And I know a lot of you will be going on to the senior game after this. So I just want 3 cheers for Raharney. Hip hip. Right. Hip hip. Right. Hip hip. Right. I want to thank Darren, Jodie, Farmer, Eileen, and then our physio Ian, keeping us all going, all those crops in the Castlepollard. Okay, so I want to thank you very much, Darren. You've all been with us for the last 3 years. The last 2 years were disappointing to say the least. We got nothing on the door for senior, and we were filed short last 2 years, but this year we made sure we weren't leaving it behind us. So I want to thank Darren, Farmer, Eileen, and Jodie for all their dedication and hard work. And last but not least, I think, I just want to thank all the girls that are stood down there on the pitch. Okay, without you, we wouldn't have a team. We worked hard the last 3 years. This year in particular, put in the hard work, dedication. We brought on some of the younger girls onto the panel, which made a huge difference. And I just wanted to keep working and drive on for senior next year.
Yeah, we're back here in TEG Cusack Park. We're joined by Jerry Buckley from the Westmeath Examiner. And Jerry, a very entertaining game, but you know, it was enlightened, in my opinion, by the performance of Queen McCormack.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. There seemed to be some debate as to who the player of the match was going to be. There was
I don't know why.
None in my mind.
I have to agree with you.
Head and Shoulders the best player on the pitch, and I've seen Cleva play for school and for her county and for her club. And I think she's been player of the match every match I've seen her in. Phenomenal talent, but one person can't win a game by themselves. A lot of other good players for Castlepollard. Team captain Laura Coyne are getting
absolutely
up. You know, another very, very good display, but unquestionably Quiva the player of the match. But good to see Castlepollard making progress. They've done a lot in the last couple of years. I heard you say in commentary, managed by Darren McCormack, who's an absolute role model for club and county as a whole now. So if the club is in the hands of fellas like that,
you're in fine fettle. Absolutely. And Jay, we mentioned at the start of the programme as well, probably looking for a little bit of redemption after maybe leaving it behind last year, but they did it in style, like to score 6 goals in a county final, and you know, possibly could have had more.
Yeah, we look at the disallowed goal as well, and a couple of chances that were missed as well. It could have been a similar score to one that they had in the group stages that I can think of as well, but they were absolutely superb from front to back. They were never really going to be stopped once they got the first couple of goals. and it's a credit to Darren what he's done with such a young and new club as well, and the disappointment of Munnis last year. It's all forgotten now, and it's on to Leinster for them. So
absolutely, and you know, with that strength of a panel and keep all those girls together, you know, are they knocking on the door of a senior championship very shortly? Well, you know, we talked about this. Clonkill won a junior championship not that long ago, and they're now in the senior final for the third year in a row. So it's all about building, I suppose. And Darren has the basis of a really decent side there.
Yeah, and Darren has the tactical knowledge probably to get by most teams, or to at least know how to put up a good fight against them. So yeah, Pollard won't fear senior at all. And for a lot of them, it's a joy for so many of the young players to be in it as well. They're going to love it next year. They're going to learn so much, and yeah, within the next few years, Castlepollard could be thereabouts. I'd say challenging.
Yeah, and Jerry, you know, the conditions have deteriorated slightly in the last little while, but we got a good game. You know, apart from nothing else, you know, we're coming into Cusack Park a long time, you and I, and all you want to see is a watchable match, and that was extremely watchable.
Very much so. And in fairness, the surface is very good.
Yeah.
You have to mention that, and that helps camogie and hurling and those types of sports. No question about that. But yes, a great effort from Raharney. I mean, they're the dominant team at senior level. I suppose it's no harm that the trophies go round.
Yeah.
But Castlepollard worthy winners. You know, Raharney had some decent players there on show today. Rushing Connacht took us.
I thought, yeah,
brilliant.
Took a couple of points very well, and you know, some of these girls might graduate to the senior team.
And I would say that's Stephen Quinn's idea. Like, you know, these girls are playing in a junior final today, but he's looking at the bigger picture, Jay, I suppose, as well, to bring these girls on to senior. Most of them are inter-county players at this stage as well, at underage level anyway.
Yeah, well, I followed the under-16 in particular, I suppose, when the PRO having gone to a lot of games with them, and having seen the likes of Abby and Roisin in particular, two absolute stars of the future for Westmeath at senior level. Like, it's very, very bright for Pádraig, who's here today looking at it. Like, he's ratified for next year's senior manager. He has to be looking at a few of those Raharney girls, thinking there's plenty of competition for places in this panel next year, and he'll be more than happy. Yeah,
a few of those Pollard girls might be knocking on the door
one or two
well.
of them. Well, they're after today, definitely.
I thought that half-back line, Emma Gilchrist, Ella Riley and Caitlin Devine, I thought they were exceptional, particularly in the first half when they were under a bit of pressure.
Yeah.
And you know, they seemed to it. But I also thought that Darren probably had the better game plan, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I think he had their number. He knew what mistakes were made last year. There were a few mistakes as good as Munnis were. Castlepollard sort of shot themselves in the foot a couple of times in that game, and I think they were fairly sure that they weren't going to do those again, and they really showed it. The defence was, like, talk about bulldozing your way through players to make sure he got the ball. Laura Kilcoyne just went through
everybody around players as well to make sure they weren't got the shot away.
Yeah, they read the Raharney narrow point as well.
Great credit, I suppose, as well to the Camogie Association for putting on a great set of finals here today. Jason produced an absolutely wonderful programme, it has to be said, and we're joined here again. Darren McCormick, you're looking the wrong way. Congratulations, Concordas. You're a happy man today, I suppose. Nearly a family event at this stage.
It is, yeah. But sure, look, isn't that what your club and everything is about? Is your family, I suppose. That's where it all comes from, you know. And I should all say, like, I could have stepped away from playing or been involved.
I thought you were going to say I could have stepped in for the second half.
No, I tell you, I wouldn't have minded. No, look at it as you said, Paul. Family is like, that's what your club is. Your community is family, and that was me. It was family to me as well. So, and when the girls, like, there is a lot of the girls is family between relations of the wives.
Absolutely,
and the whole
in-laws and outlaws.
When the girls decided to set back up a camogie club here 2 years ago, like, sure, that was the family. So I suppose I had to step in, and Martin as well. In fairness to probably the two of us.
I haven't seen Farmer yet now, but I suppose he's probably in Gillerans at this stage. But he won't be long till he is in it, I suppose.
He might enjoy a drink tonight. Yeah, right. Yeah. So,
but I suppose redemption as well. I suppose, Darren, from last year, you know, that would have been paramount in their minds as well. Possibly left it behind, and then, you know, today they showed a clean pair of heels. Like, there was no denying they were the better side to that.
No, definitely. Yeah. It is a hard thing, and I was trying to say that to the girls there for the last couple of weeks, like that. favouritism or being a favourite going into any final. I always felt you're never a favourite going to a final. So to try and get that through to the girls for the last couple of weeks, even though we were racking up the scores during the championship and stuff, and we have been there, but being there only gave us the experience. It didn't give us the right to go out and win the final, if you know what I'm saying.
Well,
so,
you're absolutely right, yeah.
You know, so that's what I was trying to say to the girls. I've been in enough finals that where myself going in and we thought we were favourites and we lost them. So to try and get that across to young girls as well, and to these girls, you know, just trying to keep them down or grounded as well. Like, and the girls, in fairness to them, they have great bottle, great belief in themselves. They're after being in two finals, and like, in fairness, the first final, right, like a club starting up, you're never going to be outstanding the first year, or maybe the second year, you know, because a lot of girls you're building really in a way, especially with girls, because there's some of these girls here has won senior championships with Loughlane and Gales, you know, so, and then they're between families and the whole lot, then they've stepped away for a few years and they went back into playing camogie, and it just doesn't come back
in here beside us
away, you know.
Come in here beside us. Gorgeous Cleveland daughter there, look into the camera there so we get a good look at you. You know, a lady of many sports. Congratulations.
Thank you very
what
much.
A wonderful display. It was an absolute credit to be here to watch you play hurling, because that's exactly what it was. It was a fantastic display. There was a question at one stage. We're in the press box aghast that they were going, who were they going to get them player of the match? And Jerry and I looked at each other at the same time going, are you serious, lads? Was there any decision on that one? But it must be wonderful as well to join your dad, your mum, and all your relations that are here on the pitch today. And I suppose, as I said to Darren, bit of redemption for last year as well.
Oh, definitely. Like, the past 2 years we've been kind of knocking at the door trying to get over the line, like, and it's been a tough 2 years as well. Like, the training at the start of the year, we really dogged it out, like, and we just knew this year, like, this was our year. We had to do it this year, and there was no going back. And then touching on, like, the family thing, like, it's unreal to be able to play with my mother. Like, she's still going.
And I see her out there looking kindly in it as well.
Yeah.
Substituted near the end.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to ask Dad about that one. No, but it's class now. Cousins and aunties, and then Dad, and then Grandad there on the sideline. It's unreal, like, to be
Forgot about Grandad on the sideline as well.
No,
and here's Mommy coming in now. Lisa, congratulations. Congratulations. It's a family affair. Step up here beside us here till we see you. It's just turn yourself around there. Don't block me. If you stand in front of me, I'm definitely gone. Anyway. But Lisa, to win a county final is a magnificent thing. To win it with your husband managing, your daughter playing, it must be a surreal feeling here today.
It's great. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's great to win it for all the girls and the family as well. So, yeah,
and for the club as well, a very young club as well.
A young club, and all the girls coming up so young. It's great to keep it going as well. We just needed that too to keep us.
Yeah, and I suppose, you know, you learn from your mistakes. I suppose we did mention this with Darren earlier on as well. You know, from last year, the pain of defeat might have drove you on that little bit, but at the same time, you still have to go out and do it as well.
Indeed you do. It kept us going, kept us all together anyway.
And of course, you're not on the road at all with Quiva, because she is not involved in anything at all. You know, the poor devil, very quiet, retiring, shy type of kid as well.
Got rid of the comment. That was great relief.
Great relief.
Well, congratulations. It's an absolutely wonderful feeling here to see Darren, Lisa and Quiva McCormack here. On
as well, that this lady has won 2 championships in 6 days, scored 4.
2 championships, correct, that's right, in 2 different goals. And we're waiting for her to line out in the green of Ireland as well, and on the rugby. And there's a chess game. It'll be live on the RVTV. I'm not commentating on that, because what I know about chess, you go right in the back of a stamp. But congratulations, McCormack family, and to the Castlepollard Club. A red letter day for Ballynagross. Congratulations. We're going to finish our programme here from TEG Cusack Park. Do stay with us, ladies and gentlemen, because we've got the senior final coming up. Jason will be on commentary for Clonkill and Raharney in the senior final. My thanks to Jerry. My thanks to the beautiful McCormack family here in front of me, and Jason and co-commentary. Stay with us on the RVTV. We'll be back with you again for the senior final very, very shortly. But good day, Shiv Slán, until that.
TEG, proud sponsors of TEG Cusack Park, serving aviation, biopharmaceuticals and medical industries across the globe. TEG has been to the fore in the fight against COVID-19 with our customers and partners. A local business employing local people. Visit TEG.com GAA.ie/careers to learn more. Wishing all our GAA patrons a safe passage through the championship.
Deelside Coaches, proud sponsor of Westmeath Camogie Junior Final. David Smith Catering, proud sponsor of Westmeath Camogie Senior Final.
Three of these bridge beams will make up the length of the pitch. Now transport 30 of them from Raharney to Kildare. A challenge overcome by a great team with the support of a great community. My name is Pat Barrett, Project Manager, Shamer to Precast.